Breaking today, Kendrick Lamar came out and basically put out an announcement on his Instagram page. And like, listen, Kendrick Lamar is one of those guys. He's been out in the industry for at least 10 years, but I remember when he first came out when I was in college, and he had his first song out, and it was what is it, swimming pools? Why you only taking only 2 or 3 shots? I'ma show you how to turn up a notch. But you in a swimming pool full of liquor. So I remember that when he first came out, and he was like one of those new hip hop artists that was being endorsed by the West Coast, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, and all of them. They really supported Kendrick Lamar, and he's been one of those people who really stayed out of the media when it comes to controversy, things of that nature. He's a very, very private dude, and I can respect that. He really makes things about just his art, you know what I mean, and the work that he does. But, the past couple of years, I feel like it's been a couple of years, haven't heard anything from Kendrick Lamar. He's been pretty quiet, I mean, a lot of people's been quiet, right? Everybody in the world been going through a lot. So I'm pretty sure this man's probably going through a lot in the middle of this whole pandemic. That's still ongoing, y'all, with vaccines that don't actually protect you from catching the disease you're trying to prevent from getting. It's just this world has just been crazy, okay? Well, he came back and he posted on his Instagram out of nowhere, y'all, and some website that he made called Oklama, okay, which is, I guess, is a combination of Oakland and Lamar, his last name, Kendrick Lamar, whatever. But he came out and basically put out this statement announcing his final album with his group, TDE. Okay, so I'm gonna read this to you guys, and then we're gonna discuss it and try to dissect it a little bit. But this is what it says. He said, "I spent most of my days with fleeting thoughts, writing, listening, and collecting old beach cruisers. The morning rides keep me on a hill of silence. I go months without a phone. Love, loss, and grief has disturbed my comfort zone, but the glimmers of God speak through my music and family. While the world around me evolves, I reflect on what matters the most, the life in which my words will land next. As I produce my final TDE album, I feel joy to have been a part of such a cultural imprint after 17 years. The struggles, the success, and most importantly, the brotherhood. May the Most High continue to use Top Dog as a vessel for candid creators as I continue to pursue my life's calling. There's a beauty in completion and always faith faith in the unknown. Thank you for keeping me in your thoughts. I've prayed for you all. See you soon. Enough. Oklama. All right. And he put that on his website, oklama.com, that he made. And I guess he made it today. I assume he made it today. Basically using that as PR, just putting out that pre-warning that he is going to be dropping some music. And then he put up a emoji like post on his Instagram main page called None Thoughts. So I don't know if that's the name of the album, but it's exciting. It's exciting to hear that he's coming out with new music. I think the world needs to hear Kendrick Lamar's thoughts. I would love to hear his perception and his thoughts in regards to everything that's transpired in the world over the past 2 years, because, I mean, we have had a pandemic. We've had racial police brutality, the murder and the conviction of the murderer of George Floyd. We've had so many different things transpire, and I can't wait to hear what Kendrick Lamar has to say about it, because he is a person who's very vocal in his music, but silent. I call that the Beyonce type of thing, that Beyonce appeal, where you basically keep your private life private and you express everything that goes on in your private life through your music, and people don't know, So, from what I've read and what Kendrick wrote, it sounds like he's been going through stuff just like the rest of us been going through things, and he's been basically isolating himself and getting himself off of social media. And I don't blame him, okay? I literally, shut my Facebook page down for at least a month this past summer, because all of the tragedy and death and disaster and negativity, man, it was just really ravishing my mind. And I just really couldn't just sit and listen and read all the stuff that was going on. It took a lot, and that's one of the main reasons why I've taken my time doing my podcast and stuff, because I've been living life, y'all. And I've been trying to get my things organized and preparing myself for the next journey of myself. You know what I mean? Because this world has been crazy. So I'm ready to hear his final album. You guys, this is 17 years in the making. Don't know what's going to be next for him. Is he saying he's leaving the group of Top Dog Entertainment? Is he saying that he's starting his new record label? I know Kendrick Lamar, this guy's got to be in his 30s right now. I know he's not done with music. You know, I think this might be his final, I guess, collaboration project with this group. You know, maybe he's going to a different record company, or maybe he's starting his own label, because I just don't see Kendrick Lamar leaving to be signed to another label. I think he's probably going to do something independent, or maybe start his own label himself. So maybe that's what the pre-disclaimer is all about. You know what I mean? But y'all tell me, are y'all excited about that? Are you guys that are fans of Top Dog? If you guys are feeling a way that basically Kendrick Lamar may be actually leaving after he dropped this album, you know, I mean, we got a lot of albums on the way. You know, we got Kanye's album on his way. We got Drake is supposed to be having an album coming very soon. Not sure when that's coming out. They're talking about that. They've been trending on Twitter for that. And now we got Kendrick Lamar coming out talking about, look, I'm back. So I want to hear what he got to say about that. But I'm going to also talk about some other things. People was talking about comebacks, right? Well, if you guys like this clip, make sure you guys check out my full podcast, available right now on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. It's the DJ Jericho Podcast, where I talk about entertainment news, gossip, and much, much more. Make sure you guys also hit that subscribe button right now on YouTube. Hit that bell, okay, so you guys could be notified next time I upload. I got a ton of videos I'm always dropping. I want to make sure you guys are notified. So hit the bell, hit the thumbs up, comment, interact, y'all. Don't be afraid. It's the DJ Jericho Podcast. I appreciate y'all. Peace. If you like music from the 90s and the 2000s, make sure you guys subscribe to my other channel, DJ Jericho Music Lounge, where I'm playing all of your favorite throwback jams, y'all. And I get down, baby. It's my mix show. It's you hearing what I sound like. Yeah, I sit here and gossip, but I am an actual DJ, and I do mix it up on the ones and twos. So I hope you guys join me. Make sure you guys, of course, subscribe to this channel, but also go ahead over to DJ Jericho Music Lounge and subscribe there now. I appreciate y'all. Peace.